Hello, it's Joe. Happy Monday, everybody. Doesn't really feel like a Monday, but here we are. I'm just going to keep this weekly goal pouring over because I have to do less streaming this week for the show anyway, so whatever. And then we could start with a beautiful number. Wow, gorgeous. How's everybody doing? It's nice to see you. I was boiling my tea water and it actually just clicked, so I'm gonna fill up a cup. And oh my god, me and Andrew got dinner yesterday, and he's mad that he forgot his nachos, and it's somehow my fault for not telling him about that. So piece that logic together. But hey, we did do the thing, and we bought plane tickets officially for TwitchCon. So hell yeah. Still have to figure out hotels and stuff, but we're there. Going for the Tazo Energize today. I've been having this one in the evening instead of trying to have that one more cup of coffee. Because it's got a good bit of caffeine to it. It's pretty nice. Put that on silent. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Anyone have any weekend stories to share? As for myself, it was a bit of a bummer, if I'm being honest. I turned it into a good feeling, but I was supposed to do a show on Saturday. It was going to be like a 2-hour set, and it was going to be a goodbye show for the guitarist of my band, Creature Comfort. He got his I don't know the right word for it, but credentials to be a lawyer, and he's got hired by a firm up in New York, so he's going to take that job. And we were going to do this huge goodbye show in the boys' hometown where like their whole family would come out and celebrate, and it ended up being a rainy day, so they canceled. And you know, I've been working really hard balancing rehearsals and streaming and teaching. For that show, it took Wednesday and Friday evening entirely to run through the set. We had 4-hour rehearsals each. So we rehearsed 8 hours in 3 days, and then the show was canceled, and I was just so sad. I was like, oh, I put everything I had and focused that energy, and then it didn't work out. But you know, things could always be worse. It's not that big of a deal, but I had focused so hard on making sure I was like really strategically using my energy so I wouldn't burn out. And then when that got canceled, I felt like all the energy that I'd saved up just... But the good news that came out of it is that I got a lot of really good work done for the YouTube video. I'm going to do my best. I had a lot of thinking done over the weekend, and I thought about a lot of things I want to alter slightly on the stream to make sure that I involve you guys a bit more. I've been a very selfish streamer, and I think I had to be that way for a bit to get a handle on Ableton, but I'm going to talk to you about that more once I get a more solid idea. Because one thing I know I've fallen victim to is telling you guys about things before they're ready or I'm ready. I mean, like, look at this music video. It's taken me 2 weeks longer than I thought. So I'm trying to learn from my mistakes and make sure that I only announce things when they're ready. But there's going to be, some little changes, and we're going to have incentives back again soon, as well as polls where you can help me decide, which song I'm going to bring back and like kind of what style. So this is stuff for the horizon. I won't go deeper into it yet because I want to make sure, like I said, I'm prepared first. So yeah, that's all the stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today, as I am filming tonight. I've been practicing and I think I'm ready to go. Recording sounds good. Many secrets. Well, it's going to be my 3-year streamiversary in September. And with that, I've been thinking and reflecting a lot. Kind of how we all get around New Year's. Ooh, my nose. Itchy. Jove, a 21-month streak. Dang, that's so cool. Jove, thank you so much for being such a joy and a wonderful part of this community and keeping everything going. And congratulations on your running journey. I'm so happy that you joined us in that thing that we've been all working on. That's so cool. And you're lovely. I'm really happy that I got to finally meet you and actually get to like interact with you. You're a great person and I really appreciate it. Again, thank you. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you. So yeah, I've just been mainly working on things for the next video. I'm doing like basic, you'll see. I'm learning some new tricks. We'll leave it at that. I just hope I can learn them fast enough. I was practicing today, but I'm fairly awkward still. Otherwise, the rest of my weekend was catching up on some chores that needed to get done. I haven't seen an optometrist in like 7 years or something, and I knew my prescription was a little off. So I went in, and my prescription's been updated. I can see clearly now, so that's great. And they had a really special deal going on where you could get a pair of glasses for under $99 with the lens, prescription, everything case. And that was such a good deal that I decided to get an updated pair. I've never liked the way I looked in glasses, but I actually really like this one. I didn't think it would be my style. So I have my contacts in now, so they're like, I can't see, but I like them. I think they're simple and like not too abrasive, you know what I mean? So yay. Oh, for Cathadora? Yeah. I never really liked myself in glasses, but I don't mind this. I was scared that they were going to tell me I had an infection. Yes, I've had a lot of eye infections. I got big eyes. They're sensitive. They're extremely sensitive. And luckily she said it's totally fine. Like everything's looking good on the x-rays, and gave me advice on drops, and I got a different kind of contact lens that should help them from getting dried out. Because I told her I look at screens all day, But I did that. I got clothes altered by one of my friends that needed to get done. I got to see the cobbler still. And then I did one more little dumb thing for me, but it made me feel more centered. I have a part of my ear called the tragus pierce. You can really barely see it. It's just right here. Like a little tiny one. And it fell out at the beginning of quarantine, so I only had this side. But I wanted to have both back in because I felt like I was imbalanced, you know what I mean? And so I drove by and I just happened to grab the only parking spot out front. And I was like, hey, could you just put an earring in here, please? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And I was in and out of the place within 10 minutes. So I got my matching set back. Very subtle. You can see that little sparkle right there. On that side too. So it felt good. Just getting some more serious things I needed to do done, like going to the optometrist, but I also took care of things that were just on my mind and I wanted to get done. So yeah, I felt like even though that show thing was very disappointing, I got a lot of work done and I sincerely enjoyed it. I was shocked. Even recording my violin solo, I actually kind of had fun. And you guys know how I feel about recording. I am terrified of recording. I'm very mean to myself when I record, and my anxiety just goes through the roof. But with the violin lessons I started taking recently, I feel like now when I place my bow down, I know how to produce the sound I want to produce before I even move. You know what I mean? I showed Andrew. Andrew's the only one that heard it. We grabbed dinner yesterday. And I was like, what do you think of this? Is this cool? And he said he liked it, so I'm happy. But of course, whenever, I mess with the recording, I have to put my settings back. I did tape it this time, so there is that. But the ears, I think, also have to adjust from recording settings of headphones to, live streaming. I think I'm a little tiny bit blurry. Very natural today. Since I'm doing the video shoot tonight, I didn't want to put on a lot of makeup. Feel a little bit naked, a bit exposed, but it's okay. Hey, Ben! I didn't do my hellos for everybody, so I'm going to do a rapid fire round. Tripwire, Andrew, of course, Faribault, Pencils, Cathedora, TMK, Agent Dave, what's up? You're retiring. Nice. Wait, retiring from mod duties, do you mean? Or, like, retiring from work? Let's see. Glasses that are functional, yes! I'm finally getting my stuff in order here. I saw all the doctors that I needed to, just for your regular checkups. So, that feels good. Dentist, my primary care doctor. Everything's good. No cavities, no weird health things. Very grateful. Blanca, what's up? Retiring as a mod? Well, you truly were, Agent Dave, a fantastic mod. When I saw... Oh, it was Susan's last stream? She's not streaming anymore? For the violin habit? Oh, that's so sad. Work is demanding more of her time and energy, so wanted to make sure you are aware that she is doing fine. No, I appreciate that update for Agent Dave. I'm sorry if that made you bummed out. I know that you guys probably had your own relationship, like I have my own relationship with my mods. Are you looking to mod for another streamer potentially, or are you just gonna chill now? I'm just gonna take out my tea bag. Hey, Sophie! Thank you for a resub. Hey, Daniel. How are you today? I'm also trying something with my LED lights. I'm doing like the option where they fade from one color to another. I worry that this is too overstimulating. I always forget about this track and it catches me off guard. That's better. So we'll see how that goes with reading music. It's tough. Been her mod for over 2 years, so always looking forward to streams. Gonna be difficult not having that anymore. I'm sorry, Dave. Well, if you're looking for a place to mod, let me know, because you are a killer mod. I hope that's not, like, insensitive to say. I feel like it's like dating rules, you know what I mean? Like, I should give you some space. I know that music, right? Okay, so for today, we're gonna just keep on doing the regular. Priority requests are open. Please let me know if there's anything I can play for Jove or Tofi. Oh, for Bull, what's up? It's nice to see you. Let's improv over this one. It's pretty. This one also is catching me off guard. Oh, wow. My goodness. Hime, it's nice to see you again. Welcome. For Raisin, welcome. And I totally feel that for Agent Dave. I'm happy to hear you, actively deciding to make that time for yourself. Is that is something you do have to plan for, really. You know what I mean? Let's see. Well, it's like 80% chill, and then the occasional is the best way I'd describe it. Hello, Mr. Noobs. How are you? JC and Compass, thank you for a resub. Compass for a full year! Thank you! My off-lurking moment has arrived. I really appreciate you for Compass. Thank you. And JC, thank you as well very much for 8 months. Let's see. I do see we have a request for Dark Manor. Why not start with that? Let's see. It's like a Luigi or Waluigi sound. All right, Dark Manor. I haven't done this one for a long time. Tofi, out of curiosity, did you pick this one? As you saw, it just probably doesn't have a lot of plays on it. Or are you a big Kirby fan? I think I put it by Mario. Here it is. Found it. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a little more improv first, and then Dark Manor. Might be a bit too vacant for me to do improv. As fun as it is. Let's see. Oh, we have a hype train? I didn't even notice. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. I really appreciate you so much. Again, I'm thinking about little changes that are going to be coming up for the stream soon that I think you will like. I wanted to try and think of some more things to get everybody a little more involved. I have a habit of saying things before I actually am ready for them, so I know I shouldn't get too deep into it, but to tease, to like playfully tease at it, I essentially just want to give you guys more opportunity to help me decide on like which songs I'm going to be fixing next, or maybe you can help me pick my next cosplay, or you know, a large variety of things, like a specific genre, like should I learn Celtic or jazz next? So those are going to be things I'm going to be bringing back to the channel. I used to do it a fair amount, but what happened for me personally was for a while there, I could deliver consistently. But then as things continued to get harder and harder and harder, as you guys know me, I'm always trying to like up the level and try and do something more difficult or something on a new instrument. I felt like I was kind of swimming upstream, and I just felt always behind and almost panicked in a way. So I took some time to really prioritize on just making sure I didn't feel like I was swimming upstream anymore. For Sean, thank you for the follow. But I'm starting to get a bit more level. I still want to take my time preparing these loops, but I feel ready to involve you more in the process and, you know, making things a bit more open-ended and like the whole process and everything. I had a really good talk with all the mods, so thank you, mods. You guys gave me so much good advice. And I'm ready to, as always, take my next step forward and enter, you know, year 4 of streaming, which is crazy. We'll have a party in September for my 3 years anniversary. But I want to start off, you know, just strong and looking forward. I do things daily. Welcome. How are you? Oh, Len, good to see you. Alrighty. I think I'm ready to do Dark Manor from Kirby's Epic Yarn. I've been listening. I'm saying this like this is something new. to a fair amount of lo-fi video game remixes. I found some really good Kirby ones that made me feel really inspired to try and do lo-fi. Any hip tunes with the violin? I think I do. Like, you mean some more like jazzy, funky stuff? I think I do. It's all hip here. Oh yeah, baby. Maybe I can try and do one that's a bit more hip. Maybe I'll do like National Park or something. Or I could do like Gravity Rush. I haven't done those songs for a while. First things first though, Tofi wants to hear Dark Manor from Kirby. Let's see. I might go through it just a second because I haven't played it for a couple months. Cute. Let's do it. Count. The stationary breaks always catch me off guard. Let's do it again, that's fun. Pretty good. You guys nailed the vibe with the Franks. Well done. That ending's really pretty. I've told you guys how I'm working on a new style of bowing that I'm not quite used to yet. CBD, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I didn't put my violin in. That could have fallen. Oh, God. God. Well, that series of noise made me forget what I wanted to say real fast. I was gonna say a thing. The new type of bowing I'm working on, martelet. Martelet. I'm working really hard on trying to get this new skill. I really struggled with it for the first couple days. Let me show you guys a couple days progress. And it's not much, but it is better. I hope. I feel like I'm trying to think of the worst thing I put on the internet forever. Probably one of the times, let me check and see if my mom's here. Okay, she's not. I have like definitely farted on stream once, and I don't think anyone noticed except Pencils, who messaged me and was like, "You farted," and I was like, "I did." But that was like a year and a half ago. That was probably before even the VOD channel. So, got away with it. I was like looking for someone to say something. I was like, surely someone's gonna say something. It was quiet. Like it was a sneaky little fart, but it was a fart and it was audible. But Pencils noticed, yeah. All right, so martelet bowing is really having like a pressed bow for the beginning and the end of the note, and having the middle be very loose and free. So it's kind of like a pressure, loose, pressure, loose, pressure. And going between that quickly is hard for me. This skill has not been, natural for me. But here's some progress. Here's what I do first. Believe it or not, I do what I'm about to show you for like 30 minutes. I put on a timer. Oh my God. So I do open bows. And then I do string crossings. Wait, how did you do that? What are you doing? So I do different variation. That's like creeping me out. I don't like it. It looks like little slugs. You're weird. Like it's on me now. Okay. So now I'm trying to apply that bowing to this piece, and there should be like a real division between the notes. And if I play them in tune enough, it should ring out. Thank you, Andre, for the follow, by the way. Thank you. So I showed you guys my first playthrough of this. Hopefully this will be a bit better. Oh my God. that's my attempt at the martelé bowing. It's still not great, but it's much better. I'm just trying to force myself to do that open string practice every single day. The other thing that I do is I play through this piece and add double stops to check my intonation with like a real smooth bowing. And that's also gotten quite better. Quite a bit better. And so on. Thank you for gifting to Socks on the Floor. These make me think of like little leech like river creatures from like a horror game. Like not quite like oh my god, what was that game that was like one of the first like horror games that everyone played on? Amnesia. Wasn't there like little leechy things like in the water part of it? That's what that makes me think of. I kind of want to wear one of them. There were leeches in Unravel? Oh, maybe, or Hollow Knight. Oh, I miss Hollow Knight. I miss Hollow Knight so much. I haven't been allowing myself to play as I want to get the next YouTube video done. And for the next YouTube video, I've been learning like freaking choreography and like just doing a lot of stuff, which will be so worth it. It's going to be super cool. X-Haven! Oh, I'm going to do that Destiny 2 song. And if you want to hear something else, well, we can do that too. But thank you so much. 35 months. That's amazing. Thank you. One of my longest running subs. You were here from the very beginning. I was thinking when you were trying to get across the room, it wasn't leeches, might have been rats. I've never had a rat before. When I lived in Boston, I had bed bugs and roaches. That was my experience with living creatures in the home that you don't want in the home. I'll do a jazz one once we work our way to there. Like I kind of want to just jump into it, but I also have been experimenting with making set lists on stream. And we're about to do a very beautiful, slow, classically kind of influenced piece. But I'll try and strategically pick things to get to a more jazzy vibe. Flogata, thank you so much for a resub too. There's been so many resubs right at the top here today. Thank you so much. And Anonymous for gifting to Socks on the Floor. Was that Matt? I feel like that smells a little Matt-like. You do want to know who it is, though? Are you like, man, they're stealing my vibe? For Flogata? Sure. I do want to talk to you guys about Teacher Joe for a moment. I'm not sure the best way to go about this yet, but essentially the Teacher Joe lessons have been taking me a lot of time to prepare. And I'm putting a ton of energy and work into it. So I was trying to decide how I want to approach Teacher Joe. Is if it's just like a naturally reoccurring thing, I'm not sure how well I'm going to keep up with it on top of all the other things I really want to do. Like I want to continue uploading on YouTube more and more and more. So I might be turning Teacher Joe into more of an incentive, like a goal at some point. It's not the goal for today, so don't worry. But I don't think at this point I have the ability to just consistently do it on the schedule. You know what I mean? Without some sort of gain from it. I feel like this sounds so bad. I've just been working so hard on it, and I've been really exhausting myself this month trying to keep up with everything. And, you know, I'm also trying to figure out who really does like the Teacher Joe segments. I was like, maybe I'll do a sub-only stream for that so that the people who only want to, you know, hear Teacher Joe can get it there. So I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about things until I made decisions, but I do feel like with having discussed Teacher Joe segments being at the beginning of each month, I am going to change that to some degree. And again, I hope I'm not making anyone super disappointed. I'm just trying my best to find a way to be able to put my energy into stream in the most productive ways to help everything kind of grow as a unit. You know what I mean? JC, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. Don't be sorry. That's fine and cool. Thank you. You have to determine the best way to spend your time, and if Teacher Joe is a huge effort, then you should adjust frequency and such accordingly. Yeah, like if it became something where the takeaway, like from, let's say, if I did went the route of like a donation goal, I'd be, you know, extra willing to put that extra focused time in because I know it's something that people have requested. Whereas if I didn't have that sort of incentive, I think I would be spending my time more on editing the YouTube videos and things like that. So I just wanted to make the idea of Teacher Joe more of a special thing or a reward rather than a reoccurring thing. I think that's the best way I can put it. I want to make it a reward rather than just a thing ready to be dolled out. And then I can like really make sure I put my all into it, you know what I mean? If I am doing it as a response. I do things daily. Thank you for the gifted sub. Oh yeah, and like everything, you know, I'm still figuring it out as it's a brand new idea and something that I'm bridging, you know? But first things first, let's do Destiny 2. I'm kind of embarrassed because I said I wasn't going to talk about all this stuff until I knew what I was doing, and then I did it anyway. I just like talking to you guys about what's going on. Anyway. Let's do Destiny 2 Journey. Oh, and the question that sparked that whole thing starting is, can I get a small keyboard to start with? Absolutely, you can get a small keyboard. I had a request, I think it was from Dawn. I wanted to like do a little bit more research on that for you about keyboards, but You can have a cheap keyboard to start with. Like a 44 key piano is a great start. You don't need to get a full 88. Like you can get a smaller one. I think a 44 is a great place to start. Mulatto, it's good to see you. How are you? To remember a couple things with this one. This is not even, this song is one of the very first ones that I transcribed based off requests from chat, and I learned it for Xhaven. And it's so old that it's still just the handwritten one that I did. And I feel like this is extra sweet even now. It says on the top here for Xhaven, see? So it really was our transcription. Eric, I was reading what you were writing in chat, and there's a lot of really important, valid points there. I would say, though, for most beginners, and this comes from my time when I worked retail in music stores, it was really hard for me to watch music, like people wanting to start an instrument and then immediately going for the, $1,000 88 key weighted keyboard, is that is an instrument that a professional would use. And because it's a professional grade, there are benefits to that. But if you are just starting, I really recommend just get like $100 Yamaha. Because a lot of the context that some of you guys are talking about buying the keyboards in was to apply the Teacher Joe lessons that we're doing. And for a lot of that, we are just learning how to use and access music theory with a musical tool. That being said, like weighted keys, for example, for people who don't know, a weighted key, it has resistance built in, and you can probably explain this better than I for Eric. It has weight in it to simulate what an actual grand piano would feel like when you play it, so that you can switch back and forth between the keyboard and the piano, and it will have a similar sense of feel and resistance. But when I was working in retail, I would get so much pressure to try and upgrade sales, right? Because that's the business of retail. They'll try and make sure that everyone gets the biggest sale that they can get. And I never felt good about it. I was always trying to push them towards the beginner Yamahas for people who are like, I am just starting to learn music. What do I need? And I could feel my boss being like, this one. And, I'd see like a parent and like two kids, like, they have lots of stuff they got to pay for. Like, just start simple. And you're not going to lose anything too much from like getting a smaller keyboard. I would say, if we're really diving into this topic, if you are open to the idea of upgrading, maybe for your first keyboard, just make sure that it has MIDI capability to be hooked up to the computer. I think that would be my best advice, because then you can use it to make electronic music as well as having it be a keyboard. Some keyboards you just play, that's it. But some you can actually plug into the computer and open up a program like Ableton or GarageBand and be able to, just like your keyboard at the computer, press the notes and it will go into the program. So, and you can get those at a decent price as well. So that's definitely, I would say, a very good place to start. And I know a lot of you are super beginners with this. So that would be what I would suggest. Maybe try getting a MIDI keyboard. And you don't have to go for anything big and crazy. Yes, by the time you get to a level where I think you're going to start needing 88 keys, that's going to be a couple of years at least of consistent playing on the other keyboard first. So why buy the expensive one later? But 61 keys is also good advice to know. Okay. So we talked about all that stuff. If I was going off of the vibe of Destiny 2, where do I want to go? Hi, Ferdosh. It's good to see you. How are you? The vibe of the last piece makes me want to do some Nier music. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, actually? Okay. I'm going to do a piece that doesn't get played too often, because it's just not, as big as like a Final Fantasy piece necessarily. We're going to do Mushroom Dungeon from Death's Door. And then I'm going to do my two Nier pieces, Voice of No Return and Song of the Ancients. And then I'll start bridging it into a bit more exciting stuff. For Doge, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I'm having a really busy month. I am only streaming today and tomorrow. There's a slight chance of a Wednesday night stream, but I might have rehearsal. So we might only have 2 streams this week. I'm going on tour Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And Saturday is our big show at the festival with Duran Duran and stuff. So I'm doing very well. I'm admittedly a bit I feel like disoriented from all the excitement this much. Oh no, for Eric, I really appreciate you. That was all really good knowledge to have, and you did it in a very straightforward, clean, easy to understand way. So you don't need to apologize. I appreciate it, honestly. And thank you for the compliment. DP, welcome. It's nice to see you as well. And Doge, thank you so much for a resub. Vivid, thank you for the follow if you're still here. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. We're gonna do, like I said, Mushroom Dungeon. So it's all been really good stuff that I'm excited about, and I think with my 3-year streamiversary coming up in September, I've just been thinking a whole lot about my journey on stream on Twitch, of what I've learned and what I should do moving forward. So I've been very inside my head, just trying to, figure it out. JC, I miss it so much. I'm not playing Hollow Knight though until I get this new music video out, because I'm so very close. Welcome for Jervs, by the way. How are you? Let's do this lovely Death's Door piece. There it goes. Oh my goodness, so much happened in that piece. Thank you guys so much. We had a bunch of follows and this horse, Eric, thank you for the follow. Also, is it Erico or is it Eric? I want to make sure I do it right. Atito, thank you for the follow, and Marquitos. Was that better? Marquitum? Quist? Marquito. Marquitos. Is that better? Also, for a brand new sub, thank you, C-Lab. Thank you. Please let me know, C-Lab, if I can play something for you from my list to say thank you. As well as for to Cineus, thank you very much for gifting a sub. You also get a priority request if that's something you'd like. Erico Suave. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I remember that for the future. I feel like I should do a nice piano piece for you. Erico. Oh, Erico. Okay, there. Frog's theme? Sure. Frog's theme is actually well, the version I play over is a piano piece, so this will be great. ASMR, thank you. I didn't think I was an animal print kind of gal, but my band Fable Cry was asked to do a show called The Naughty Tree, where it was a play written with our music in mind. So we did our original songs to accompany the play with the actors and the dancers. And the band was the animals of the Garden of Eden. So we all, had zebra print or leopard print or like feathers. And after buying this for the show, I realized I actually super liked it. I was like, oh, this is actually fun. Okay, this one gives me a little bit of trouble sometimes, but I'm going to do my best. This particular rendition is done by a Twitch pianist by the name of 88-Bit Music. So if you guys like what you hear, make sure to check him out. I played with him a long time ago. And I don't think we actually ended up doing this one, but I still have it, so. Enjoy my tea while it's hot. Lovely. take a couple sections and do it a cappella just to make sure I'm really getting these parts a bit tighter. For Dr. Olafson, thank you very much for the raid. I saw that you said you were going to run off and tend to the toddler, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. When I was lurking in a Twitchwire stream, I think I saw you said how you hadn't been streaming for a while. But here you are today, so I'm glad to see that you got back into it. I'm making sure I follow you. I do. Okay, great. Just checking. The Ancient Animal, thank you for the follow. Thank you. And Daniel, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you very much. Let me know if I can play you something. And I would like to do a couple little passages of this without the track, just to make sure I'm playing them correctly and doing it the best that I can. So let's see. I'm a bit of a practice stream. What time is it now? I've been streaming for like an hour. I'll definitely be streaming for like another hour and a half at least. Excuse me. Could I push it back till tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. I might be on a little bit longer. I'm planning on stopping stream before I don't get too tired, because I want to make sure that I'm able to film for the YouTube video tonight. One of the Gravity Rush songs? Yeah, I would love to. I love that soundtrack. It's so fun. That would give us some of that jazzier stuff that we were getting asked about earlier. Okay, so first I need to write where I'm shifting here. Here. I think I'm just gonna not do that note. It will be a lot cleaner. And I'm gonna try and do... That is an extended 4. Even though it's super uncomfortable and I don't like doing it. This can all be first position. This needs to be in third. Let's try that. Hey, Spicy Igloo and Jose, how are you? So I'll just touch these up and then we'll do some Gravity Rush for you. Okay. If I'm out of tune, sometimes I'll play based on a note I know is correct. It's good ear training too. Now I'm thinking about that note. See you, pencils. I guess this could just be... Mackin, thank you for the follow. I'm just tidying this up a little bit. go down, and then back to the beginning. Okay, cool. Since I made the corrections, I'm going to try and play through this piece one more time and see if I can do it a little bit better. My biggest thing I need to make sure of is, I think, oh, sorry, y'all, 1 second. There we go. What I want to make sure my focus is as I go through this is making sure I'm confident in when I'm changing the bow. It sounds a little smoothed over sometimes, like it's me kind of falling into the note rather than deciding I'm starting the note now. So I guess it kind of almost features that martelet bow style I've been telling you about that I'm working on. So let's try it out. Thank you again, Mackin, for the follow. I'm having a brief little practice moment here, and then I'm going to get back and do the song requests on here. If I see a mistake, I just like to try and fix it, you know? And Moon Girl is, thank you for the follow. We've had so many follows at the beginning of stream today, guys. Thank you. I'm feeling really supported. It's really cool. Okay, let's try it again. See if I got better. I hope I did. I just gotta really watch out for the D sharp in the first part. It's not my comfiest note on the A string, but it's good to be aware of it. You're working on Magus's theme. Maybe I should look into that one too. Catch up, welcome by the way. How are you? And thank you, Moon Gorillas, for your kind words. I appreciate you very much. We have a request to do the songs that I learned from Gravity Rush. I might just do both of them. We'll see. I'll start with what do I want to start with? I know. Here it is. Das Shinin Dakara. Let's do this one. It's super fun, jazzy. I hope you guys like it. I'm so excited for that command for Nightbot to be announcing my new video that I'm so close to finishing. I'm so excited. Oh, for Doge, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I ever since I started my Twitch channel, I really wanted to be very honest, I guess, about my own musical journey and showcase that to be a musician, it doesn't just mean that you pick up the instrument and you play it beautifully. There's a lot of other steps that go into it, and I thought maybe if I showcased that, then it would encourage people to try it on their own and not get as discouraged with themselves when they make mistakes, you know? For Hotel Soap, thank you very much for the follow. Are you a fan of Hotel Soap? Do you guys have like a little cup filled with hotel soaps under your sink like I do? Yes, I definitely do. I'm that person that takes it. They're gonna throw it out anyway, so might as well take it. And I've been on enough tours where I had a pretty good little collection there. Not really. Fair enough. I hope you don't mind me asking. Just seemed like a natural thing to ask. And for all the new people, because we've had a fair amount of follows, thank you and welcome. I've been doing a lot of video game music because that's half my repertoire. I write my own music based off listening to it, and you know, I cover Zelda, Final Fantasy, Chrono Cross, Kirby, Mario, Pokemon, all the video games. Then the other half of my song list are loop covers of like rock songs, pop songs, you name it, and I sing on them. So if anyone's curious, you can type in !SL to see the song lists. And I do priority requests where I just ask that you do something to support the channel, and then I'll play you whatever you want from the list to say thank you. Whether that's, you know, you subbing, gifting a sub, donos, or bits. 500 bit minimum, though. Anyway, let's do Gravity Rush. I screwed up a lot. I apologize. I saw we got rated, and then I saw Don't Forget Braid, and I was like, did I miss one? I don't think Braid was put in here, but I can do Braid if you want. I got overstimulated and I couldn't read. Okay, I can read now. I can do it. Thank you, Jorge, for the raid. I can do Braid for you, and now I'm ready. Okay, let's do it. we go. With a clean start, I was like, okay, now I got it. That one's so fun. I have a special spot in my heart for old 20s sounding jazz music. It's just so full of joy and excitement and fun. I can't help it. Oh no, for catch up, there's no harm in asking. I will say though, I have a very limited classical repertoire. I started taking classical lessons though, and I'm moving quite far with it. But I feel like, at least with me, with classical requests, it can get really tricky navigating through the movements and the lengths of pieces. Because, you know, a lot of people will come in and be like, oh, do like Vivaldi's Winter. And it's like, well, man, that's going to be like an 8-minute moment. So for those reasons, I haven't actively like chased putting them on, but I am slowly but surely going to add more classical to the list. Let's see. Hey, for Privat, thank you very much for the follow. Yelling at Clouds, welcome. Let's try and do the other Gravity Rush song, as you guys seem to like that. This one's harder. Let me see. I'm gonna try without the music for a sec. Let's see. How do I want to do that? This part's so ugly but cool. Let's try it. Let's go for it. This one's called a Pleasure Quarter. Wish me luck. This one's kind of hard. Okay, I can do it. like a little caught off guard with all the follows today so far. Thank you so much, everybody. Moose and Mr. Man Council, thank you guys very much. Again, these are songs from the game Gravity Rush. There's a couple more I marked that I might learn. Oh yeah, this normally is vocals on it in like a made-up language. But I just wrote out what she was singing and played it on the violin instead. It's pretty though. Let's see here. Hey Moose, how are you? Super fun. I was considering learning that to sing it, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't know too much about it. For Bull, I know that you play as like a woman and she can kind of like jump through the air and like land on things as they fall from the sky, essentially. I think she has a cat. That's about the extent I know. And you're like kind of doing that through city, like not like Assassin's Creed style, but like, I don't know, kind of like that maybe. Let's see. I did see that we had braid to do. I'm trying to think if I wanted to do one to transition to there. I think what I'd like to do, if it's okay, y'all, I'll take these near ones off for now because we've kind of changed the vibe of the stream so far. Why don't I do National Park from Pokemon Gold? And then I'll do Downstream. Yeah. This is a remix done by Mewmore, by the way. So if you like what you hear, make sure to check them out. They have a YouTube channel jam-packed with amazing remixes. I just put the link in chat if you want to check them out. And we're going to do it. Let me get my music over here. I hope everyone's having a nice day, by the way. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I'm excited to get playing in. I still did my warm-ups this morning, but not quite as much. But it's feeling pretty comfortable to play today. Let's see. I know it's in here. Pokemon Ruby. Here we go. Okay, National Park. This one's super chill. man, I got lost and I missed my favorite part to play. Also, Funky Spud, what's up? It's good to see you. How have the streams been lately? I want to play that part I messed up. Let's see. It's almost. There we go. Lips be damned. I read that at first as lips be damaged. And I was like, what happened? What horrific lip accident happened? Well, I guess I shouldn't laugh at that. It's like, you know, I guess some pretty gnarly lip injuries can happen. I thought of some funny scenarios that I'll keep to myself. Next up we got Braid. That was it. Okay. And then I'll be caught. Oh, and then I'll almost be caught up because Jove wants Ophelia. For Jove, I'll probably do like 2 loops and then give that one a go if that's okay. I might do like You Don't Know Me first because that features piano, and then see if I can transfer that over to Ophelia. I don't need music for this one. What am I doing? I have this one like super memorized. I was playing this on the violin, believe it or not, before years and years and years before I even streamed. I always really liked this song, and I even made it one of my like homework assignments when I was studying at Berkeley. In ear training class, there was a transcription assignment where we got to pick whatever we wanted and write out the music to it. And I chose to write out the music for this one. So it's why I know it so well. That was like, you know, God, 10 years ago. So let's do it. time. Well, at least by like when the faster section caught up, I was like, oh man, I got a scratch. Juliet B, thank you for the follow, and Philip for the bits. Thank you so much. XYN, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really love that song. It's super fun to play and comfortable. Hey, thank you for the follow too. Thank you. Oh, for Sean, I don't know that. I'm sorry. All the things I do know, though, I have written out. So you can check if there's something else, maybe. That being said, though, I usually take a break at 5:30 to feed Baloo, but I really need to use the restroom. So the break is going to happen now, and I'm going to feed my cat. And when we come back, I kind of want to do my other 2 fiddle pieces that I've learned from games, including the piece from Unravel, as well as what's it called? A Settlement in the Red something? A Settlement in the Red Plumes? No. From Octopath Traveler. Either way. I'm going to feed my kitty cat and be back upstairs ready to play for you in just a couple minutes. Thank you again, everybody, so much for all the support and love today. I'm really excited to get into loops for the next half of stream. Bluffs! Oh, that was killing me. All right. But when we get back, I'm going to do these fiddle tunes, and then we're going to do some loops and stuff. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Booga booga. What's up? Blue is very excited to get his dinner early. A very happy cat is downstairs. That noise is my tea kettle back here, by the way, boiling. I made myself a little tea station because I spend so much time in here. You know, obviously for streaming, but this is also my work desk where I get all the other stuff done. And when I teach my lessons virtually, I also do it here. So I've been trying to just make it as comfortable as possible because I spend most of my time in here. Also trying to make sure I do better at like getting out of here when I need to as well, with like seeing friends and, you know, things like that. I think what I need is actually back here. There we go. I am really excited to see that I'm getting much more comfortable working at this station in regards of editing video and mixing sound and even recording. I'm getting more comfortable with. I knew it was gonna, you know, just be a matter of doing it more and learning and seeing what works and doesn't work, trial and error. But I'm getting much more confident, and I think I'm getting pretty good at producing music, which is, you know, a skill I really wanted to focus on developing. Is I want to be able to self-produce my stuff, and, you know, thanks to you guys, I've been able to build a really wonderful studio now. I have this beautiful microphone, an interface, a computer. I got everything I need to make something really special, and I want to learn the tools to be able to do it. Let's see. Yeah, of course. I feel like who wouldn't care about a charity for kids? Oh my gosh, this was one of the scariest purchases I've ever made. It's one of the biggest purchases I've ever made. I talked to my neighbor and one of my good friends who's a producer, and I was just like, I want to make a big decision and get a mic that's gonna really like last me the rest of my life and really upgrade both the quality of my streams as well as you know, as well as recording, and be able to record singing well as the violin. And after a lot of research, this seemed to be a good fit, but I was really nervous making that buy. Thank you for the follower for Cool Cat Paul. Sounds like my tea water boiled, so I'm just gonna pour myself a cup of tea and we'll get going. Oh, have I ever participated? I haven't done a charity for a long time, but I did do at least, I know I've done two. One with Fable Cry to keep venues open and creative spaces during quarantine. And then I did one a long time ago for, it was a children's charity, but it was more vague of not vague, that sounds like a scary word with charity, right? It was more like of a large amount of resources that were provided rather than a particular thing. Oh. There we go. And that just needs 3 minutes, so one song should do. We are going to do next a piece that I can't pronounce. It's in Swedish, but it was used in the game Unravel, which I played through on the gaming channel that I have. Joe doesn't play violin. And the whole soundtrack is really, it's wonderful. It's all written by traditional Swedish folk musicians. And this one in particular was so fun that I felt like I just had to learn it. And I hope you guys like it as well. Halling efter Perloof, maybe? I am loving me playing some fiddle music lately. I think it's because I started taking classical lessons for violin again recently, which I've been absolutely in love with. I'm working really hard and I'm seeing some really wonderful progress. But I miss me some fiddle, let me tell you. Goodness golly me. When I get things a bit more under control, this month has been wild for me as I've had shows every weekend here in Nashville, which I'm so grateful for. Well, I shouldn't just say here in Nashville. I've gotten to travel a fair bit as well. This weekend we're going to Kentucky. I'm going to Ohio to play some more shows with my band Tails. And once I get back and I feel a bit more under control, I'm excited to start to branch more into having you guys help me decide what comes on the song list. So, I'm going to do things where I'll make my incentives. Like if we hit the dono goal, then you can tell me if I'm learning a jazz piece or a Celtic piece, things like that. And then it also gives me a bit of peace of mind, is it makes me feel like I know that what I'm adding to the list is something that people actively want. I think that's something I was nervous of when I was doing Teacher Joe, is I decided to do Teacher Joe lessons and I gotten, a lot of nice things said in chat. But I think if I do those where you guys kind of pick what happens based off the decisions of the goals, I think it will make me feel a lot more understanding of what chat is sincerely looking for in the stream. And therefore I can, accommodate to that better. That's at least my hope. screwing up. I got excited and kept wanting to go faster, and I was like, no, you can't go faster yet until you play it right. We got there. We got there-ish. Okay, so we are transitioning into loop time. I don't really have a way to make this a very smooth transition, but let's just, you know what? I'm just going to try and jump right into Ophelia. Does this make me nervous? Slightly. But I'm a new Joe lately, where I'm trying to exercise something called confidence. It's a very, very foreign topic to me. But getting there. Thank you for the bits, Philip. Bye, Simmer. Just curious, what type of music that we would never guess you'd listen to for fun? Thinking about it. Occasionally, I like a good musicale. I like to listen to some like big musical numbers. I don't know if that's very surprising, though. I did musical theater for quite a long time. What else might be surprising? You guys obviously know I listen to mostly video game music. Yes, I freaking love video game music. I've never outgrown my emo phase. Like, there's this playlist on Spotify that I've played to death called like Power Punk Playlists. And it's just like, you know, the era of like American Idiot and My Chemical Romance and Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy. Like, I've never outgrown that stuff. I love it so much. I'm just going to throw this tea bag in the trash real quick. Hey, Egazoo, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I used to listen to that playlist a lot when I was like mowing the lawn, which I struggled with a lot. I just have like these rocking drums and guitars in my headphones. I'm just like, I can do it. I can mow this tiny lawn. Eventually I gave up though. And I hired someone to do it for like $40. So it's fine. Welcome for King of King. How are you? Let's see. I need... Where's the black binder? What? I'm missing a binder. What? What is this? Oh my gosh, that got me so scared for a second. I was like, where is all of that music? I don't have songs from Elder Scrolls yet. I do have a Skyrim medley, but I do gotta get on my game for some Elder Scrolls stuff. I was on a mission for a minute to find like pub music from video games, like World of Warcraft stuff. I'm very impatient and would like to play hear the violin. Oh, you're about to be super pissed then. Yes, I'm not gonna play violin for a minute. Piano's up first, baby. We gotta respect those priority requests. We're gonna do... Oh, piano's better? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. I'm not much of a pianist, but I've been practicing really, really hard. Yes, I've been wanting to add it to loops for you guys. So I'm going to do my very best. I haven't done this one for a long time, but it's a song I know well, and I like it. Are you patiently waiting, though? I feel like if you're telling me you're patiently waiting, that means you're not technically patiently waiting. You hear what I'm saying? You smell what I'm stepping in? Just teasing. All right, let's do it. I gotta remember, let's see. Let's go down an octave. What I have to remember for this one is after I play notes, usually the pianist would do like an octave down. So like... Okay. Let's do it. Okay, let's try that again, huh? Maybe I'll do it down here. Yeah. A little bit of this. Let's try it. 1, 2. I forgot my music was over here, not over there. Okay, let's try that again. It's been a little while since I've done this, y'all. Hope you don't mind. Okay, the turnaround is C, A, D, G. And F, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Works. Next, F. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. But now the real test is, do I remember how to play the bass on this? We shall find out together. This was the first song I ever sang with a band. Let's get our chord back. All right, bass, you're up. The music. Let's see. Isolated bass. I'm so close. It's also feeding back a little, isn't it? Or are we good? There we go. Boop, beep, bloop, 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 beep, boop, beep, bloop, beep, boop, 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 beep, bloop, bloop, boop, 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 boop. Okay, I think I got it now. I needed to isolate it though. Okay. Take one. It's not take one. I screwed up a lot. Okay, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So close. I probably could have just lied to you and did that version, but I want to get it. I want to slap the bass better. No! Okay, now I'm just rushing for the sake of rushing. Slow down. Dr. Mac, thank you for a resub. Thank you guys for being patient with me. It's okay. I'm gonna be a perfectionist. Yes, I'm close. Let's see. let's make some drums happen. And I might add a string section, I don't know yet. I have a kick drum down here. If you're wondering how that magic is happening. Let's do a different drum for the bridge. 2, 3. There we go. And nothing's a song without the washboard, obviously. Maybe some tambo. Also, Darth, what's up? Gotta have some backup vocals. Where have you gone? Oh, I should make those oohs. I think that's about the core that we need. Let's see how it feels. Birds on the window, mail by the door. Why would anybody leave so quickly for Ophelia? Tell me where have you gone? The old neighborhood just ain't the same. Nobody knows just what became of Ophelia. What went wrong? Was it something that somebody said? Mama, I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. there's laughter, the coast is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like failure? Oh, please darken my door. Something that somebody said. Mama, I know we broke the rule. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. Ashes of laughter, the ghost is clear. Why do the best things always disappear? Something that somebody said. Mama, I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. What's on the window, mail back the door. Why would anybody leave so quickly for failure? Oh, tell me, where have you gone? Ooh, we got there in the end. I know that took me a while to build, but I'll get better at doing it faster. I just couldn't remember the bass line for a bit. And I'm trying to think of anything I want to plan with this. I think I'm going to... This is like a notebook that I used to take notes on everything. I'm going to pre-record only the kick and snare. I'll add the washboard live because it's fun. MJ, what's up? I'm happy you liked it. For Jove, that's kind of like the strategy I was thinking with, oh, Octopath Traveler is playing at the same time. There we go. Now we got chill vibes. My goal has been with the loop arrangements to kind of pick 2 at a time and make them more advanced by adding bass and piano, because that's the instruments I've been practicing extra lately. And then have those be in rotation. And then what I'm going to do is pick 2 songs, and then if we reach dono goals, you guys can tell me which one I need to have prepared for the next week. So, you know, it might be like Kiss from a Rose or Strange Magic. Which one's going to be put in rotation and like rehearsed and ready to go? And you guys can tell me which you'd rather me do if we hit the goal. Otherwise, I'll make a choice. So for Ophelia, we are going to pre-record kick and snare. I'm wondering if I should, yeah, maybe I'm gonna pre-record bass only on the bridge, and I'll do the rest of it live. That's one of my strategies I have for making loops live for you guys, like when I have certain things pre-recorded. The reason I'm doing it that way is then I can record the piano live for all 3 sections, intro, verse, bridge. And then when I do the bass, I'll only have to do intro, verse. Since I've already done the bridge, you'll know what it sounds like, so it's not super jarring that you didn't hear that particular section live, but it will cut down the loop time the next time you hear it. I might as well just pre-record vocals, maybe. Maybe not. I'll start there. And we'll work from that. Thank you for the new follows, by the way, from Melted Toast as well as Skelathax. Is that good? I appreciate you. Speaking of putting things back in rotation, I'm going to do... Oh, one sec, my computer froze. There we go. No, actually, it's still kind of funny. Well, I don't know if it's interesting for Doc. I've been listening to a lot of critique lately and thinking about ways I can, again, just make stream more interesting and also do things as a response from what you guys suggest. Pencil suggested a lot of good stuff. So, what I guess it's Joe Picks now, so why don't I have a brief topic of how to go into the idea of improv and how to approach a very daunting feat, you know, where it's just like, hey, just play something and make it exciting. It's like, oh, where do I start? So one thing I've been doing lately to help my quality of improv improve, and then I'll learn more tricks and different options to do, is I take it chord at a time and I arpeggiate them. Will, thank you so much for a resub. Thank you, Will. Almost a full year. That's crazy. Oh, you're the sweetest, Will. How are your kitty babies? You got 2 little kittens, I know. So when I was recording the solo for my next YouTube video, that's going to be out real soon, I felt intimidated about what solo I wanted to record. And to get me started, what I did was I just took the chords and the progression and I arpeggiated them. To arpeggiate something is essentially to take the notes in a chord. Oh, one sec. This is turned down and muted. Let's see. There we go. Here are the notes in a chord. If I arpeggiate it, then I just play one note at a time. So if I start by playing all the chords arpeggiated, I know the notes that I can play over it where it will sound good. If I play any one of those notes, it's going to sound good with the rest of the chord. So that would be, like, here's the chord. I could start my solo on any one of those notes. Maybe I'll start it on the middle. Still works. Still works. So if you learn the arpeggios for the chords of the song you're learning and do that, it's the very first step. It's a really good way to get you going. Arpeggios also let you cover a larger amount of space, so you can see kind of like the bookends of the space you want to work with. If I'm doing this big sweep from my lowest string all the way to the highest string, That means I know the safe notes all the way from the bottom to the top. So now, if I want to work on getting a better solo for this song, which I do, what we're going to do is play through arpeggios in a couple different ways. I'm just winging it. Please, I'm open to feedback if you find this stuff interesting or not. Or it's totally fine to just be like, get on with playing music too. What I do is play, this is C, E7, A7, D7, F, G. I'm going for like a funner rhythm. You can start with a really easy rhythm. I'll turn the thing down. You can do a very like clean, even rhythm like this. What I like to do is, play it in the style of the piece. So this piece is kind of da 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 da, like a little more swingy. So maybe instead of that, I'll go like. That's all C. So then I'll move on to the next chord. I like to start at the lowest note possible when I can. If you want to make it an E7, that's that extra note. And then A. D major. D7 would be. With solos, sometimes it's really good to feature the, the added note to the chord. So in this case, the 7, if you really start to feature it, it will help give your solo a bit more flavor to it, I guess. So I've spelled out all the arpeggios and I played them in rhythms. Now what I'm going to do is go up with an arpeggio. So I'm going to go up with C major. The next chord is an E7, and I'm going to go down on an E7, up on an A7, down on a D7, up on a G. So the importance of this step is it allows you to transition from one arpeggio to the other, depending on where you are. So for this now, I'm going to go up with the C. And for those who don't, know music theory, to make it even simpler, you'll just notice that the notes I play going up sound different than the notes that are going down. So, C major going up. Now I gotta think about E going down. So this is an E, then it goes to a 4th. Okay, so I could go up to that note from the C. There's a half step difference there. I could include that in my solo. So the chord of C major has a G natural and E major has a G sharp. So if those notes, I end the C chord and start the next one on the G sharp, it makes a very smooth transition. Can you hear it? Ah, come on, Joe. I ended on the E, so E is also in the key of A. So I'll start the arpeggio on that note. And then do the D. So I'm going to go once again back up. Then a G I have to do down to a C, A, D, G. There we go. So could you see how, once again, I'm going up with one and then down with another? That's, again, a really good way to just get you familiar with, how these chords can interact with each other. So another thing I like to do is maybe I'll do the same thing, but I'll try and stick to only 2 strings. So I'm going to play on the D and the A string and just try and only do notes on there and see the similarities. So for a C major, I have E major, A major, D major, F major, G, C, A, D, G. I'm not quite sure how well spoken I was for all of that, but that's like a basic start on if you want to learn how to solo, but you feel like you don't really know where to start. Just start by making sure you can arpeggiate the notes. Even if you get scared doing it on all of the strings of your instrument or let's say the piano, try and just stick between 5 notes. So if I did the same logic applied to piano, I feel like, I don't know, thank you. I gotta be better at not just doubting myself right away. I gotta just take the compliment. Thank you guys. I'm learning. So if I'm doing, improv, or if I've been learning how to do improv on the piano. I'm still not very good with it yet, but with this logic, I'm going to go up an arpeggio and down with a different one. So we got C major going up. Now I have an E. If I wanted to go to the next possible note, I could go to the B, to an A, to a D going back up, to an F. And if you want to get used to incorporating maybe your left hand, you could just do the root. So the root is whatever the name of the chord is. C, to an E, I tried to get the 7, to an A, to a D. And then you work from your way from there. I've been working on improv piano. I'm still not very good yet, but with that logic, I could just go like voice leading as close as I can. To an A. To a D, so I could just go up to that F sharp. To a G. I guess I should probably come up with a melody first. Like even what I did there. So there we're going from... I know that the complement, like the note that I can move with the least amount of effort to make that transition to an E is just to make the G a G sharp. So maybe I'll go up to the next note in the chord. And then I'm going to end on an A, which is the next chord. Perfect. Maybe I want to go down. Then the C sharp's right next to the D, so that'd be a nice place to go. I see the F, which is up there, so I could just chromatically walk up to it. Oops, sorry. Do another chromatic walk up. Yeah, it's all just kind of variations of like voice leading, combining that with arpeggios for when you do want to make a big movement. So that's my whole spiel on that. I'm working on it with piano, and I've been trying to choose slow jazz standards to apply it to. And the first one I did is You Don't Know Me, most popularly known as being performed by Ray Charles. So since I'm on that topic, let's go for it. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about Autumn Leaves as well. Or Moon Dance I was thinking about doing. That one's really pretty. Let's see. So if I'm doing this one. Also, once again, I'm still figuring out a bit of like how we're going to be putting the stream together. I kind of want to do like a poll to see the response if people want more segments like that. I don't know a way to phrase it though. Like more, do you want more little explanation moments? Do you want me to explain the music, or you want me to play more music? I guess that might be a good way to put it in the poll. Explain music or play more music. Probably a bad poll. Well, luckily it's not one or the other, Will. You guys have given me such a wonderful gift of really taking control of what this stream is. But I feel like I've lost a little sight lately on making sure I pay attention to what you want to hear too. So that's why I ask these things. And, you know, I'm not going to take it personally if it's things that people don't want for this stream, but I'll only know if I ask, you know? Tegan, thank you for the follow, by the way, as well as Gim Vitriol and Pokemon. Thank you very much, you guys. Let's see. Do I need the chords for this? I don't think so. Let's see. G. Good start. I need the chords for this. I don't remember. The poll is up if you want to give me some feedback. And again, like, it really helps me out to know what's working and what's not. I've been trying a lot of different things lately. And I'd really appreciate just knowing what you guys think. Let's see here. You give your hand to me. Okay. I think I got everything okay. Oh my god, the winner was a 69%. I love it. Explaining music. Okay. People are happy with both. That's great. I know that some of you did say playing more music. I'll try and keep that in mind and get a good balance going. Thank you, guys. Let's try this again. Flock Cowboy, it's nice to see you again. How are you? Skiddle down. Okay. I can do this. G major. Close. Let's try and get one a little better than that. At least I know where I am on the piano again. I can do better solo. I can do this. But nothing too busy so that the vocals won't make sense. 2, 3. Better, huh? And it's not too busy. Let's try the next part. That was bad. Try it. Too fancy, but it works. Do I want to add anything else? Let's add like basic strings. And then I'll sing on it. been so, and anyone can tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night, wants to kiss your lips, wants to hold you tight. Oh, I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been, 'cause you don't know me. I never knew the automatic love. Now my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I've let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. Oh, you will never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. I never knew how to make love. Oh, my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. Well, do you give your hand to me, and then you say hello, and I can hardly speak, my heart is beating so, and anyone can tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. I can hardly speak, my heart is beating so, and anyone can tell you, think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night, wants to kiss your lips, wants to hold you tight. Oh, I am just a friend, that's all I've ever been, 'cause you don't know me. I never knew the automatic. Oh, my heart aches with love for you, afraid and shy, let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. Oh, you will never know the one who loves me so, 'cause you don't know me. Between that one and Ophelia coming back together again after a long time, feeling pretty happy about that. But why don't we do some loops now that are clean and efficient so I can give you a more just performance. Thank you guys for giving me some time to just, I guess, explain my process and what I'm doing and all that stuff. But let's do one that's clean and put together. So I want to do The Chauffeur. Fun. I love this song. You don't know the one who dreams of you and I. Thank you, MJ. And thank you guys again for helping me figure this stuff out. I want to provide a really nice streamer experience. I need a certain page here. And I think today I'm going to go out with a bang and have this be my last song. I'd love to keep going, but I am going to be shooting for the next YouTube video tonight, and I want to make sure that I got my energy up and I can just tackle the dang thing and get it done so I can show it to you guys finally. Oh, I wish. I miss Hollow Knight so much. I'm not letting myself do it until I finish the YouTube video, though. The Chauffeur. Oh, I still have tea. Sick. Sick, dude. Okay. All I need to do... Yeah, that's a fair grade, I'd say, Bull. I'm happy got you to keep pushing me to higher, you know, feats. Okay, set up my pedals, we're good to go. Cool. sun drips down, betting ever behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beat. I gotta get the balance in those strings before I sing on them. Okay. Sun drips down, letting it behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy line, and a droning engine throbs in time. That's better. Sun drips down, letting it behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time. Drips down, letting it behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Sun drips down, letting it behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Say, blue silver. Oh yeah. Wait, that wasn't that bad though. Almost got it. So close. Watching lovers part, I feel you smiling. What glass splinters are so deep in your mind? To tear out from your eyes with a thought to slip in brooding lies. I'll only watch you leave me further behind. And the sun drips down, letting it behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. And the sun drips down, letting it behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Say, blue silver. Say, blue silver. There it is. Say, blue silver.
field dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart.
Oh, man. I haven't done that for a little bit. I think that was another song I tried to give a little bit of space to because I got so excited and was doing it a bunch. Thank you for the follows, by the way, for Blood Page, Dave Tronics, and Collieri. Thank you guys so much. I know I was a bit slow when it came to looping today, but I was just trying a bunch of new stuff. I do have loops where it's like really neat and tidy, but just experimenting a bit. And also, I'm run a little bit ragged. Next month, I'm going to have a lot more energy. I've had shows every single weekend this month with the 3 bands that I perform for in Nashville, which has been freaking awesome and so fun and magical, but also just super exhausting. I'm still going through with a good attitude, but I'm admittedly just really tired. But it's all really good things, and I'm very grateful. And I'm grateful for you guys, too. Thank you for letting me be a bit of a overstretched person this month. But hey, we got it all done. So that's the most important part. Let's take a look at who we might want to be rating here. I'm just loading up to see who we got. Anytime for Laughing Fox. Laid back taps. Oh, I feel bad if you just got in here. I'm actually just about to sign off. I wanted to make sure I left stream with enough energy so that I can still record the YouTube video tonight. Oh, I was saying, oh, Amy, thank you for the follow. Oh, Andrew's drumming today? Oh yeah, there he is. Let's do it. Andrew's one of my best friends, and I adore him. And he's the drummer of my band. Check him out. He's really good. We're going to rate him. Give him some love. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at 11 a.m. And I'll do some more things for you if you want to hang out. Thank you, everybody, so much. I appreciate you. And I'll see you whenever you want a song. Bye, guys.